In this video, I'm going to try to walk you through the steps of a level 2 conversion. Now, level 2s are different from level 1s, and simply put that there's a total of 2 conversions that occur in the same equation. So we'll go ahead and get started. Let's say I put a number in here, maybe something like 15. Let's say meters per second. I'm going to convert that to, it's up to you, but you could do maybe kilometers per hour, let's say. Okay. So the big things to remember is, as is with a level 1, we know that going from a smaller unit to a bigger unit would suggest that this number would get larger, smaller, because, a smaller unit, bigger unit takes more to fulfill a kilometer. However, we have a second level here, the seconds to the hours. So I would suggest maybe not trying to confuse yourself too much when you get to a level 2 problem, and more just work them out as individual level 1s. So if we put over here, we know we're going to go from meters to kilometers. If you want to do your conversions over here, just so you have them ready to put into the equation, that's not a bad way to do it. From practice in class and just looking at my equation sheets, I know that kilometer is a larger unit than meters. Most of the time in the kind of that number set that I use in here, kilometers is usually the largest one I'll use more often than not. If you do look at your conversions, you'll see 1,000 meters go into a kilometer. The other one's a little easier, just seconds to hours. I think most people will realize that, there is 60 seconds to the minute, 60 minutes to the hour. So you could do 2 separate steps to get to that. Or if you can just remember that while the hour is a bigger value, it gets the 1, there's 60 times 60, essentially seconds. So if I calculate that, that's 3,600. So now I have my 2 conversions ready to plug into the problem, and now I can set it up. So in this case, what you want to do is take your beginning value and kind of set it up where you put the meters over second. Now, I know in a level 1, you would put a 1 down here and leave it at that, but we have a unit down here, so we have to fulfill that. And then I put a new line, and now I have to figure out, well, what do I want to convert? Do I want to convert meters to kilometers or seconds to hours? And I always like to do the top one first, just get the harder one out of the way. If it's meters, then I know I have to go to kilometers. So meters is up top. I'm going to put it down below to cancel it out, leaving me with kilometers up above. Common mistakes I've seen is people putting, let's say, kilometers down here, hours up here, and try to do both conversions in one step, and you just can't do that. You'll mess everything up. So you have to take them one at a time. Convert the tops and then convert the bottoms. So I've got meters down below. I've got kilometers up above. I remember from my conversion over here, there's 1 kilometer to the 1,000 meters. Okay. And then the second step here is, now that I've completed the meters, I got to deal with the seconds. Seconds is in the denominator, so it has to go up in the numerator to cancel out, because I don't want to answer in seconds. I want to answer in hours. The only spot left is hours down below, and that way I know that these will cancel out. If you make a mistake and say you put seconds down here on accident and hours up here, well, seconds times seconds is second squared, so it won't cancel out. You almost have to look at this as a big divider line where, whatever up top will be canceled out by whatever's down below. And if they can't cancel each other out, then they're going to compact on each other, and that's going to lead to a wrong answer. Let's see, my conversion is 3,600 seconds, so I'll put that up there. And I got 1 hour. Okay, so now I can cancel out. Just looking around, can get rid of the meters. There we go. Meters is gone there. Kilometers I can't. Seconds I can. Yeah, knock that out. Hours I can't. I guess I get rid of the 1s. So we look at what is left over. We have to multiply everything up top first. Don't worry about the bottom yet. Just carry it through. So 15 times kilometers times 3,600. You might need to get your calculator for that one, and that's fine. You're allowed to use a calculator in class. Let me bring that up real quick. Let's see. 15 times 3,600. And let's see what we get there. 54,000. Okay. So I'll put that up top. 54,000. Kilometers came through, so I have to add that there. And then down below, all I have left is 1,000 and hours. Okay, so these won't cancel, and we don't want them to cancel. That's what our answer needs to be in. So you can divide that out on your calculator. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you can just do the zero rule, if you remember that from math class, where for every zero up top, you can cancel one out below. Do that, and you don't even have to calculate it. So you should get 54 over 1, or 54 kilometers per hour. And you can write it this way, or you can write it this way. It's no worries. Either way, it's the same. Either way. And that's how to do a level 2 conversion.